What's up guys, Kevin Cage here with another crypto update. Let's kick it off. First up, looking at the HBAR price chart, we can see from the low at 3.5 cents going as high as almost to 10 cents. So this is over a 2.7x thus far. The longer the Bitcoin price chart holds over this 20k region, I actually believe a lot of alts are around here and do have upside behind HBAR. And for the past month or so, I've been highlighting this 500-day moving average even when HBAR was down here, and I'm still targeting for the HBAR price chart to run into this MA. And that's currently around 15 cents, and also this other wick all the way back here at about 13.4 cents. And for the Bitcoin price chart, the 500-day moving average is currently around 32,000. And we also have a triple bottom and wicks down here ranging around that 28k level. So if we can keep climbing, we could see some wave counts all the way up to 28k, even to as high as about 34,000. And the reason I'm saying that is because we still have open gaps at 28,000, another confluence with the triple bottom, and then also up around 35k. So turning the lights on for the Bitcoin futures and looking at open gaps that I believe close, we can see one is below at 20,000. But we also have gaps above at 28k and about 35k. Notice, very close to the 382 Fibonacci retracement, whereas the 28k level is right on the 236. So definitely keeping tabs on this 500-day moving average. Remember that Fetch AI reached this level and actually did another wave higher, surpassing its April high and even approaching its December 2021 high. And even Matic, since its June low last year, also did a double top on the purple line, the 500-day moving average. We had LCX also reach this level. And we also have Quant or QNT from its June low, just like Matic, doing a very similar structure to the 500-day MA. You can see Render, this is another one I like, also reaching that level. And then there's others I'm still eyeballing, including Rose. Let me delete this. And we can see that 500 MA is actually similar to where HBAR's is. And we can see similar to HBAR around 3.5 cents and rallying up shortly behind HBAR, up to 7.4 cents. And Rose or Oasis is another project I'm holding. They are currently partnered with Meta or Facebook, and we've been highlighting them around 3.8 to like 4.2 cents. So even since the 4.2 cent level, we can see we're up about 70%. And not financial advice, but the way I'm viewing things is with the Bitcoin retracement, we're going to see a lot of altcoins actually reach much higher levels, taking out previous swing highs, potentially up to their April high if we're lucky. Similar to what Fetch has done, but it might just take a little more time instead of being a very parabolic wave. Same exact thing for Casper. If we can just keep doing these stair steps up and holding these support levels, I do believe we have much higher prices. And they're still going to be making some big announcements. The new Casper wallet is on the way, along with naming another Fortune 100 customer. And I know it's been a long road, but I still anticipate a Binance US, and Coinbase listing for Casper. And one last one would be KDA or KADENA. This chart actually interests me a lot, and just looking at some targets, I have some buys at $1. It still did not fill, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that I can fill this, and really just keep an eye, because the apex of this triangle is around April of this year. Remember, we've had a variety of alts reach this 500-day moving average, and a key level I'm looking at is $3.50. And even from here, that would be a potential 3x return if we can reach those levels this year. And if we turn that to support, I'd be looking at the next level, the April 2022 high, which could be a very nice return this year. Now, what's interesting about KADENA is this is a layer 1, and the people that created KADENA were behind JPM Coin, who created JP Morgan's first blockchain and helped start the SEC's crypto group. Super interesting. And I'm definitely not a fan of the SEC by any means, but I'm looking at projects that are close with the SEC or even other banking systems. KADENA also launched a $100 million fund last April to serve as an accelerator, so this project is well funded. And they have industrial scalability, so it is actually designed to power global financial systems. And this protocol can actually scale to higher transactions per second as more chains are added to the network. So the bigger it grows, the more it can actually scale. It can deliver increased energy efficiency as TPS scales. So the more chains that are added to KADENA, the more efficient and faster it can become. No cost transactions, super nice. And a few partners including Cosmos, Binance, and Polkadot. And this is definitely a project I'll be watching for this year. Next up, for Hedera's hash graph, we have the Hedera mainnet. The main network has officially processed over 4 billion transactions. We went from 3 billion to 4 billion so fast we didn't have time to create another graphic. And what's fascinating and super exciting for the future of utility for a variety of crypto projects including HBAR. A huge amount of the transactions that we saw going through Hedera was only a single enterprise customer. I know I say this every few videos, but can you imagine 5, 10, or 50 enterprise users building applications, transacting HBAR on a daily basis to run their operations? Now remember, back in October, Aberdeen joined Hedera's governing council. We also had recent news of Dell joining them, and that was also around the time when HBAR was recently pumping. And Aberdeen is a global investment company, and even converting this to US dollars holds over 500 billion US dollars in assets. Right here, their first move to make Hedera the technology of choice for investment fund tokenization. And I watched the interview of the Bearable Bull with the CEO of HBAR Foundation. We have Shane Higdon. And what he said that was so exciting was Aberdeen, over 500 billion assets under management, is using Hedera to tokenize their money market funds and then their other funds, including real estate. Insane. Next up, by Crypto Eddie, we have Fuel Hash in Japan, launched last year, announced adding XRP trading and earn lending program on Monday with a minimum deposit of 100 XRP. So XRP is joining USDC, Tether, BTC, ETH, Ethereum Classic, and BNB. Next up, by Stuart Eldorati, this is General Counsel for Ripple, and we can see over 40 million Americans own crypto. Most of those are between the ages of 18 to 34 years old and are demographically and racially diverse. That's a lot of votes. Gary Gensler is a political liability. Also saw Tokenizer and I absolutely love his threads, pointing out Render, RNDR, Distributed Rendering, Unique Team, and then Rose, which we just highlighted the Rose price chart, Strong Partners, F500, and Healthcare Demand. Also, Brazil's, one of the BRICS nations' largest public bank, Banco de Brazil, provides 54 million clients the ability to pay their taxes with crypto. Remember a while back, Ripple, the company, and Brazil's central bank held a closed meeting to discuss institutional matters. Then Ripple partnered with TravelX Bank to bring crypto-enabled payment solutions to Brazil, using Ripple's ODL or XRP. They are the first exclusive foreign exchange bank approved and regulated by the Central Bank of Brazil. And Ripple met with the Central Bank of Brazil beforehand, focused on EFX transactions or electronic foreign exchange transactions, embracing tech to offer the best solutions to individuals and companies of all sizes. A great opportunity for Ripple's on-demand liquidity or XRP. And also, if you're new to crypto and you do not have a secure way to hold your crypto assets in cold storage, there's a Valentine's promotion going on with Ledger for a 10% discount, so you can navigate to the link in the video description and click Crypto Wallet. Or right within my link tree, you can come here, scroll down to Crypto Wallet right there. And once you're in the Ledger shop, you can scroll all the way down to the Valentine's bundle right here. And using the link in the video description, you can get yourself a 10% discount. So we have a variety of different bundles and Ledger accessories if you want to get anything for your loved ones for Valentine's Day. Now, shared by Ripple today, 90% of central banks are exploring central bank digital currencies, which is up from 80% in 2021. Evaluating use cases and benefits of CBDCs in consumer-to-business and business-to-business payments. Now, you guys remember MFS Africa, and this was massive news a few months back. We also highlighted this a couple videos ago when Ripple expanded into Africa, leveraging ODL XRP with MFS Africa. MFS Africa right here, a leading payment fintech, 400 million mobile wallets, 35 African countries, more than 800 payment corridors. The new partnership will see MFS Africa using Ripple's on-demand liquidity for crypto-enabled payments. Now we have Wrath Economan, an interesting observation with MFS Africa, now a Ripple ODL user, has appeared 2 times in the BIS literature. This is the bank of all central banks. About multilateral payment platforms, most recently in January. It suggests the MFS Africa Payments Hub connecting 35 African countries may be a uniquely important partner. Couldn't agree more. So here's a screenshot if you're curious. We can see the BIS Innovation Hub Singapore Center, analyzing MFS Africa, which enables PSPs or payment service providers, e.g. or for example, mobile money operators, money transfer operators, banks, and other financial service providers, to leverage a single relationship with MFS Africa to send and receive cross-border payments to and from multiple jurisdictions via domestic or regional payment rails. Now, once again, not financial advice, but I'm going to speculate here that this is massive. The central bank of all central banks analyzing a new on-demand liquidity user potentially use them to leverage a single relationship with MFS Africa to send and receive cross-border payments to multiple jurisdictions. And they are an ODL user. 35 countries, 400 million mobile wallets, more than 800 payment corridors. What do you guys think about that? Also considering Africa accounts for 70% of the world's $1 trillion mobile money value. So could we see XRP utility in the future at scale for not just MFS Africa, but using MFS Africa as a payment hub for other jurisdictions and other PSPs? I think so. I'll try to keep this video short and sweet today, but please be sure to tune into the next video. I should be uploading it today. I want to go over some massive news related to the tokenization of some other asset classes and how it relates to some crypto projects. If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you could hit the like button, let me know your thoughts down below, and my link tree is linked in the top of this YouTube video description, with all links, crypto resources, and discounts. I'll catch you in the next one.